What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Shout out to the Qofy gang for being here, being involved and being active. Today we are back with the New Year resolutions, as I said we're going to do, and we are going to check out our first ever comedy reaction video, and I have no idea where this is going to take us. I have no clue. I have no clue how offensive this is going to be, because we live in a climate where everything is so, oh my god, I'm offended. So yes, please be aware that we are about to do comedy reaction video. We're going to check out comedy videos and then react to them, and maybe if I have to give my views on it, if it's necessary, I will. If it's not, we will just enjoy it and enjoy it with you, so that we can discover new comedians, because I think that comedians are the soul, aside music being the soul for being food for the soul, right? Because music is food for the soul. Comedians is the soul of society, right? Comedians is are the people that society needs to keep society in check. They are not people that need to be taken seriously. At the same time, because they have that advantage, they are the same people that have the ability to point out all these skewed things that is going on in society that we might just ignore or outlook, and they just point out how different we are or how similar we are. It's most of the time it's more about how similar we are than how different. So yes, and that's why I love comedians, man. That's why I also love unapologetic comedians as well. So yes, today we are back with our first comedy reaction, and we're going to check out Mr. Ron White. I have no idea who this no clue who this guy is. This is my first time hearing of him, and this is due to you guys. So last year in my community tab I put up for you guys to suggest all the comedians that you want me to check out, that you would like to see me check out on this channel. So yeah, this is not me and having my own list, so I have no idea. I'm just going by the list that you guys provided. So yeah, I appreciate you guys for always being active in the community tab as well. Really appreciate you. Anyway guys, yes, I'm going to check out Mr. Ron White, and he is doing I got thrown out of a bar, right? Yeah, so I have no idea what context this means, and that's why I love comedians, right? Because they just, you don't know what the context is. It could go wayward, it could derail, it could do anything. You just stick in for the ride. Anyway, yes, plus it's good as well because 2021 we need more laughs. Yeah, so guys, please be aware that you may or may not be offended. I have no control over that. So if you are someone who take offense easily, maybe don't watch this as we go on. I have no clue what's in this. So yes, that's what I'm just putting it out there. Anyway guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. If you have any other recommendations, let me know in the comment section below, or slide in my DMs on Instagram. The Qofy gang session. Let us check out Mr. Ron White talking about how he got thrown out of a bar. Let's go.
I got thrown out of a bar in New York City.
Okay. He's smoking. Can people do that now? Can people smoke in sets like this? I guess it depends, because I think that during this time, because this looks like a very long time ago, during this time, like, people could drink on stage and stuff. So yeah, and I think there's going to be swear words in this. So yeah, brace yourselves, guys.
Now, when I say I got thrown out of a bar, I don't mean somebody asked me to leave. We walked to the door together, and I said, bye, everybody, I gotta go. 6 bouncers hurled me out of a nightclub like I was a Frisbee. Those big old bouncers that go home every night, watch Roadhouse, and beat off. You know what I'm talking about? Patrick Swayze's hitting another guy. For wearing a hat. I walk into a bar with a hat on. This guy real pissy goes, took off the hat! I'm like, what's the deal? He goes, I'll tell you what the deal is. Faggots in this area wear hats. We're trying to keep them out of a club. I'm like, oh, really? The only way we could tell down south is if they have their hair cut like yours. And he got all pissed. But he walked away, and I took the hat off, and like an hour later, I'd been drinking, and I forgot. You ever forget? Happened to me. I put the hat back on. The guy comes over to me. Now, I'm between 6'1" and 6'6", depending on which convenience store I'm leaving. I weigh 235 pounds. This guy comes over to me, poking me in the shoulder with 2 fingers, says, "You're out of here." I'm like, "I don't think so, Scooter." And I was wrong.
What
They
happened?
hurled my ass. And then they squared off with me in the parking lot, and I backed down from the fight because I don't know how many of them it would have taken to whip my ass. But I knew how many they were going to use. It's a handy little piece of information to have right there. Overkill. Well, they called the police because we broke a chair on the way out the door, and I refused to pay for it. And the cops showed up, and at that point, I had the right to remain silent, but I didn't have the ability. The cop says, "Mr. White, you are being charged with drunk in public." I was like, hi. I was drunk in a bar. They threw me into public.
In public.
I don't want to be drunk in public. I want to be drunk in a goddamn bar, which is perfectly legal. Arrest them.
Which is like aiding and abetting, right? So again, his accent is really strong. I don't know. I don't know U.S. accent, so I'm really trying to pick it up. Yeah. I'm probably gonna name this UK guy react to Ron White or something like that, just so you guys get the context that I really don't. I can't make out all the U.S. accents. Some of them are really strong. So yeah.
Well, they didn't arrest them. Instead, they call in for my arrest record. There's some good news. Satellites are linking up in outer space. Computer banks at NASA are kicking
Most wanted.
on. There's a telegraph in Fritch, Texas going beep 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 This part takes a while.
Oh, he's the good guy.
Shorthand. Beep. Now, I told you that story to tell you this story. When I was 17 years old, I was arrested for being drunk in public. Seemed to be a pattern. If you knew Morse code, you would already know that. And one DWI, which was a bogus charge because it turns out they were stopping every vehicle traveling down that particular sidewalk. And that's profiling, I believe.
Drunk profiling.
And the drunken public charge in Fritch, the arresting officer, who I had literally known all my life. You know what I mean? This guy lived 4 doors down from me in a town of less than 400 people. We've met. He takes me to jail. When we get there, he asked me if I have any aliases, and I was just being a smart ass and said, yeah, they call me Tater Salad. "17 years later in New York City, I'm handcuffed on a bench with blood coming out of my nose, and this cop goes, are you Ron Tater Salad White? You caught me. You caught the tater. You can take down those roadblocks now. I call my son Tater Tot. And Poot.
All right, that was interesting. Oh, started again. Yeah, that was interesting. It really is a huge error, like difference of error when it comes to all of this. I mean, I can't really claim to say I understand the US culture or whatever, but I think it trickles down everywhere really, because if you during that time you can, like, they were policing getting drunk in public, and that was enough for you to warrant your arrest. And yeah, and now it's just everything is just changed, and I'm not sure how changed it is, but I think like getting drunk in public is not really a it's not really a problem. unless in some areas you still do get penalized for it. But yeah, it's really interesting how times have changed. What he talks about, like, even look, I think he's even drunk giving this joke, representing this joke. Yeah, I think he's even drunk doing it, because even from the way he talks. But yeah, that was pretty funny. It wasn't over the top funny in my honest opinion. But yeah, because you guys know me, I try to give my honest best review to everything, man. I don't have much to say about this. I just think that he's a good storyteller. Anyway, guys, I think there was one other thing that you guys got me to told me that I need to check out, and I think that's the tire center or something like that. Anyway, let me have a look. Yep, Sears tire guy. Yes, the Sears tire guy, Ron White. They call me Tater Salad. Okay, so they call me Tater Salad, so that's the same thing then. I think it's the same thing.
I promised Sears I would tell this story on stage every night until the lawsuit settled.
Okay.
I had my van down in Savannah, Georgia. I didn't like the way the tires were wearing on it. I took the van to Sears Automotive, a trusted name in automotive service. Takes them 3.5 hours to change 4 tires.
What?
Apparently they had to whittle one of them out of a piece of wheat.
Why?
I pay them $980 of my hard-earned money. I take a right-hand turn out of the mall. The left rear wheel falls off. It falls off. It falls the fuck off. Turn him.
The fact that he said it 3 times. He said it about 4 times. Like, it falls off. Yeah, I know. It falls off. Can you believe that? It falls off. Oh, man.
Turning my van into a tripod. Spinning me into a dimension of pissed off I have never been in before in my life. He was a tire guy. Sears, I found out later, had sent him to tire college for 3 days. Well,
Tire
apparently
college.
he was sick on Lug Nut Day. But they still let him work on my van. So I'm suing them, and I hope that next year they have to change the name of Sears Tower in Chicago to Ron White's big old goddamn building.
Nah, yo, okay. That was good. That was good. Oh man. Says it falls off, bro. Like sometimes, yeah, these automotive guys, like, they charge you a fortune for oh yeah, we have to fix your tire. How much does it cost you? You're probably gonna have to sell yourself and to be able to pay for this. Like, why does it cost this much to change a tire? Why? Like, what's the reason? Surely there has to be a reason for what is the add up? What is the add up to $500, or $500 in my case, £500. £500 to change your tire. Why? Why should I pay that money? Why is it that much? Yeah, man. I'll never get it. The pain of having a car is just crazy. Incredible, man. But yeah, yo, listen, this was actually fun. Ron White, shout out to Ron White. I might probably check out more of his stuff, man. Shout out to you guys for recommending this guy. Yeah, he's decent. Yeah, like I said, guys, he swears, so if you guys are offended by it, I can't really control that much. You have every right to be offended, and people also have the right to offend, so, and I'm all for that. So yes, anyway, guys, yeah, I'm really glad. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Thank you guys for suggesting this. I really appreciate you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe as well. If you have any other recommendations, let me know in the comment sections below, or you can slide in my DMs on Instagram. The Qofy Gang will be back with more fresh reaction videos, fresh comedian reaction videos. So stay tuned, and we're out.